children.
What you do? There's nothing
To release the ones that are being
They need
I'm
contraception.
going to keep occupied.
I
somehow.
say we send an urgent
Look,
load
this
of
is not a
contraception
laughing
to
matter.
the
Stop taking
Israelis
the
and the
piss.
Palestinians.
Stop taking
Piers,
the
get
piss.
the full story right. Start with the first day of the war, Piers. Don't start somewhere in the middle.
No,
Start with the first day of the war. When did the war start? Piers, let's check your GK here. When did the war start?
One at a time, please. One at a time.
not a war.
When exactly did the war start?
Not a war.
us here.
It's one way
Why do we have to listen to you,
destruction.
Piers?
Not a war.
Piers, please answer the question. When exactly did the war start?
1948.
1948? And how about...
Why do I have to listen to you? You come here and speak as scholar, speaking every Sunday. Why do we have to listen to you?
Who is the way here, madam? If you don't want to listen, you can go on.
You come here every
So,
Sunday. Why should we have to listen
So
to you?
Piers thinks the war started in 1948.
Yes!
Come on, children. Order.
All right, Daddy. Okay. Piers, if the war started in 1948, why do you look disappointed? Excuse me, Piers.
Shut up.
Why do you look disappointed the moment someone had a question? You don't seem to like questions, Piers.
Order.
Are you here only for a monologue? Okay, let me ask a question here.
After I spoke,
Let me ask a question here, Piers. If the war started in 1948, according to you, who explains the terrorist attacks on the Jews in 1929, in 1920, and so on? That's before the wars.
what I want to talk about
Excuse me, Piers.
How many
Please
babies are
answer the
dying?
question.
How many babies are dying now?
What
How many babies are dying now? How many
what
babies are dying now?
explains-
How many babies are dying
What
now?
explains-
How many babies are dying now? How many babies are dying now? How many babies are dying now? How many babies are killed every day? Every day. How many babies are dying now? How many babies are dying now?
How many babies are dying now? How many babies are dying now?
How many babies?
All right, so
How many? Does that justify all the babies being killed? Children being killed? Adults being killed?
The four of
Women
you,
being
do you have
killed?
ears?
For what? For a few
I asked a
hostages?
particular question. Do you have answers?
How many
or
babies
not?
are being killed now?
How many
How many
babies
babies
are
is being killed?
If the war started in
babies are being killed
1948,
now? How
what
many babies are being killed
explains
now?
the
How many
terrorist
babies are being
attacks
killed now?
on the
How
Jews
many babies are being
before
killed now? How
1948?
many babies is being killed
Please
now?
answer,
This
Piers.
person here is an example
killed now.
of... This person here is an example of people being whipped up.
I am an example of someone who would ask questions, not just let Piers rant on and think he has made sense.
How many babies?
Piers answered me just a couple of minutes ago.
How many
He
babies
said
have been killed
the war
every day?
began
How many babies have been killed every day?
1948.
How many
That's what he said. If the war began in 1948, what explains the terrorist attacks on the Jews before 1948? Any answers?
It's a very valid question. It's a very
Exactly, I'm speaking to him, sir, please. Yeah, thank you.
Speak.
I know, neither do I have to listen to you, please. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a bullshit question.
What explains the
one's listening
terrorist
to you.
attacks
one's
on the Jews before 1948? In 1929?
How many babies has been killed now?
What explains the terrorist attacks?
On a slide, it has a little bit of social...
Piers, he wants a question.
Any answers?
Shut up, Piers.
Piers, what happened now?
Answer our question first. No. How many
You
babies
really
have been
started
killed
off
now?
well. The moment there was one question, you seem to be off the rail. What's going on? Just one question, Piers.
All right, everybody now.
And you seem to be stumped.
Order. Palestine
Order.
free. From the rivers to the sea. Palestine will be free.
Quiet.
Free
That's enough.
Palestine.
That's enough. enough.
Piers,
Right,
you
everybody,
started off really well.
please.
You started off
Everybody,
really
there's a young
well.
baby here. Look, there's a young baby. Let's keep our voices down, please. He's here for therapy.
Sure.
Yes, and he's working it through.
So Piers, you started off really well.
No!
The
because
moment there was
media
one
things to
question,
talk about now,
you
the
seem to
people
be
like
confused.
you
What's
are brought
going on?
into the movement to disrupt debate when we're fighting the
You know what a debate is, Piers?
is murdering children as we speak.
Excuse me, Piers.
The movement.
You simply cannot give a solution if you don't understand the problem, Piers.
Everywhere.
If you don't understand the problem, how can you solve the problem? How can you give a solution with absolutely no clue about the problem?
We're scaring the baby.
There we go, Piers
Everybody,
at
there's
his
a little
best.
baby here. We're scaring the baby. Let's keep the voices down. We're scaring the baby.
Including you, sir. If you can please stay quiet. Thank you very much.
Keep
So,
the voice down.
excuse me, sir. You know you are sabotaging me. Please stay away. Thank you very much.
Is it your baby?
All right.
Your baby.
She is.
Keep your voice down. Keep your voice down.
Thank you very much. Please don't.
Shut up.
All right. Piers at his
You're
best.
a disruptor.
That's Piers
Just like
at
you're
his best.
a Nigel Farage,
Piers
the BBC,
only likes those who close their mouths and listen to him and not their heads. Another example of a person who simply cannot face questions.
Israeli genocide of Gaza now.
Repeating the same things don't make you intelligent, Piers. Repeating, oh, there we go. You seem extremely frustrated, Piers. What's going on?
I told you about.
Extremely frustrated. What's going on, Piers? What's going on, Piers? Why are you extremely frustrated?
Well done. Well done. He's completely a fucking asleep.
All right, Piers. At least now will you try and answer my question? Are you here only for a one-sided rant, or will you answer questions?
Fuck off.
Piers, is that your answer
Oh,
to swearing at people?
Why don't you let him speak?
Why don't you let me speak,
why
madam?
don't
Please
you?
wait, listen.
Because he's
I'm asking.
Okay.
Excuse me, excuse me.
You can wait until he's
You're not
spoken,
asking.
There we go.
You're not asking. You're not
Are
asking.
these your bodyguards, Piers?
You're not asking. You're disrupting.
Are these your
You're just
bodyguards,
disrupting.
Piers?
You're not asking. You're disrupting.
You know what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm disrupting you now.
Oh, that's nice. So,
Yeah.
don't give a lecture on disruption, please. Please stay away.
Well, no, I'm
Thank
just
you very much.
giving you what you're giving
Piers,
out. You're just
are you going to
disrupting.
answer at some stage?
How many children is being killed now?
You're not being.
How many children is being killed
You're not
now?
helping anything.
How many children is being killed now?
Why are you
How
shy,
many children
Piers?
is being killed now?
Why
How
are you
many
shy?
children is
Is
being
that
killed
because you haven't
now?
got an answer,
How many
Piers?
children is
people
being
like
killed
this.
now?
Any answers,
How many
Piers?
children is being killed now?
Any answers?
How many children is
There you
being
go.
killed
The
now?
female bodyguards are helping you. Any answer at any stage
How
soon,
many children
Piers?
is being killed now?
No answer.
How many
There we go.
Oh, you got no answer.
Did you come to Speaker's Corner without being prepared, Piers? What's going on? Only
Did you
one
get no
statement
answer?
and you've gone silent. What exactly is going on?
Yesterday, people.
No, today, right now. Where are your answers? Any answer? Piers, any answer? There we go. Fascists who don't like questions. Fascists who do not like questions. No intelligent conversation allowed. Only.
Outside.
There we go. Let me get your face also. It'll be really interesting to have your face also here. That's good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Say cheese. Thank you. All right, Piers. Why don't you let him speak?
Funding
Be
giving
nice.
free food to the Israelis.
Why don't you do the same thing to me, sir? Thank
Now, I
you.
don't know if this has been filmed or not.
If you behave
Are we
civilly.
being filmed?
You're exactly being filmed.
Not by you.
Exactly being filmed.
So what?
As someone who cannot answer the first question
Let
asked.
him speak, and then you can ask your question.
If you wait till
Hey, do you think he can't think?
What he's
Why
got
don't you
to
let him
say.
think and speak, sir?
I'm
Do you think he can't think?
sick of your fucking-
No. Why do you think you need to defend him? Do you think Piers? Do you think Piers is so clueless? Do you think Piers is so clueless? Let him think for himself and speak. Piers, go on.
Maybe your brother wants to hear what
All right, good. Thank you.
You're a disruptor. I'm not going to answer
He
any.
don't want to answer you.
That's
so
a child
please.
crying, Piers.
He don't
No,
want to
no.
answer you.
Why are you all towards me? Try and tell
not
something to him, sir. Anything at all? Any advice to Piers? Do you know anything about Speaker's Corner, sir?
Yes.
Please read up before you come. Please read up. Did you do your primary schooling on Speaker's Corner, sir?
He'll address your question.
Well, good. Thank you. There is a board out there. Read about Speaker's Corner history and the importance of hecklers at Speaker's Corner. Excuse me. That's exactly why I expect him to answer a question because I asked him a question. Communication is also about giving an answer, not just giving a monologue lecture to people like you who cannot think for yourself and ask questions. Piers, when exactly did the war start?
He will address the question.
Piers, when did the war start? Piers don't have to answer because he cannot answer. Any help, my dear friends? Dear fans of Piers Corbyn, any help for Piers?
You will address
When
it.
exactly did the war start?
Piers, will you address this question? After you've spoken.
He doesn't have a question.
Listen, when's he going to finish? When's he going to finish?
When are you going to stop coming towards me, sir? I'm not interested in you. Please stay away, sir. Thank you. If you give me
your voice,
if you give me
when's the war going to finish?
my private
When's the
space-
war going to finish?
my private space,
when's the war
I would
gonna
really
finish?
like my private space, please.
Well, go to it.
If you please.
When's the war going to finish?
If you
When's
please
the war
stay
going to
away.
finish?
Stay
When's the
away.
war going to finish?
I am not interested
When's
in
the war going to
smelling
finish?
you.
When's the war going to finish? When's the war going to finish?
My private
When's the war going to finish?
My personal
When's the war going to finish?
My personal
When's the war going to finish?
My personal
When's the war going to finish?
is very
When's the war going to finish?
You're being
When's the war going to finish? When's the war going to finish? When's the
Thank you
war
very
going to
much.
finish?
Thank you, sir. Any
When's the
answer?
war going to finish? When's the 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 war going to finish?
Piers!
When's the war
I
going to
thought
finish?
you were a thinking
When's the
person.
war going to finish?
Happened to
When's
your
the war
people.
going to finish?
What's your point?
My point is,
the war
why do you
gonna
all
finish?
want to gang up on me?
Because you're
Why do you
allowed.
all want to gang
Because
up
you're
on me?
allowed.
Don't touch me.
When's the war going to finish?
All right, thank
When's
you.
the war going to finish?
CD, you're covering.
When's the war
Thank you
gonna
very much.
finish?
This gentleman
When's
needs
the
his
war
face
gonna
on the camera.
finish?
Thank you very much.
When's the war
Thank
going
you
to
very much.
finish?
And this gentleman also,
When's
please.
the
Thank
war
you.
going to finish?
Thank you very much. They don't
When's the
seem to
war
know
gonna finish?
when the law is
When's
being
the war
broken.
going to finish?
The moment you stay
When's
away
the war
from me,
gonna
there
finish?
could be a little chance, sir.
When's the war going to finish? When's the war
I
going to
don't
finish?
need your advice,
When's the
madam.
war going
I
to finish?
don't need your
When's the
advice.
war going to finish?
I don't
When's the war going to finish?
advice,
When's the
madam.
war going to finish?
Please,
When's the
could
war
you-
going to finish? When's the war going to finish?
You're disturbing
When's
Piers.
the war going to finish?
You're
When's
disturbing
the war going to
Piers.
finish? When's the war going to finish?
You're disturbing
When's the war going to
Piers.
finish? When's the war going to finish? When's the war going to finish?
Let him have
When's
his
the
say.
war gonna
Piers,
finish?
let him have his say. Let him
When's the war
say
gonna
what
finish?
he wants to say, and then we'll
How does that matter to you, sir?
When's the war going to
Excuse me,
finish?
sir. How does it matter to you, sir?
When's the war going to
Okay, there we go. Harassment. Excuse me, sir. Harassing. Can you please?
I managed to get you away from Piers.
Please don't touch me, sir. Please don't touch me, okay? Stay away. Ask all that you want at Speaker's Corner, verbally, vocally, without coming near me.
I just asked, was this a
How does it matter to you, sir? How does this matter to you, sir?
But are you a family?
Excuse me, sir. How does it matter to you, sir? How does it matter to you, sir?
Do you think
How does it matter to you, sir? Think and answer, please. How does that matter to you? Please, you use your brain. At least for a moment, please use your brain and answer. Thank you very much, Piers. Any answers anytime soon?
So you want to know when the war started?
Yes. That's what, yeah, exactly. That's good.
Okay.
Well done. When did the war start, Piers?
1948. He told you 1948.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
If the war started in 1948, What explains the terrorist attacks on the Jews in 1929?
Why don't we talk about now?
Only started
Why
in
don't we
1948.
talk about now?
What happened to the terrorist
Now.
attacks on
What
the
is
Jews
happening
in
now?
1929? There we go. They want to find out what's happening now without understanding history. Piers doesn't like history. Neither does he like questions. And so does his entourage.
Of Gaza.
No answers. Only slogans. No answers. Only slogans.
But killing people, killing babies.
No. Excuse me, sir. No. We need to understand the problem first before we attempt to find a solution.
When Hamas launched their attacks,
No.
50% of the casualties
You will
of the
never
killings were
understand the
Israeli
problem
soldiers.
unless we go to the root.
Since Israel has attacked,
And this is where history is very important. History is very important, isn't it? Piers, do you like history, Piers?
I understand that.
Piers, do you like history? Are you Piers? Piers, do you like history, Piers? How come you have so many?
This is constructive. I know, but it should be an introduction.
This is what you're doing in this speaker's corner. You're heckling, yes.
This is ridiculous.
Any comments?
This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
Any comments, Piers?
Your wife is lovely.
Your wife is lovely.
Don't touch me, sir. Your wife is lovely.
Don't touch me, sir.
I didn't touch you.
You did touch me, sir. Don't lie. It's all on camera. Don't touch me. Stay away. Thank you. Now, Piers, do you like history, Piers?
Your wife is lovely.
Any comments? History is that important. You're embarrassing your wife.
That someone married this?
Yeah, this lovely lady here. Didn't get any sleep at all.
Now I understand your slogan, sir. Just because you cannot think, you come up with slogans. Never can reason. Only psychological tools.
There's no other explanation.
Only psychological tools. When last did you
can't
hear
be a
this?
billionaire because
This
otherwise
guy
you've
is
done
just
something really wrong.
wrecking.
He's got
He's
10
not
billion.
engaging in
I
any kind of
I don't
civil
divert
debate.
my
10
trust
billion.
for you to
10
ask me a
It's just,
question right
yeah,
now.
You know
it's
what?
just,
Do you
I mean,
understand the
why
word
would you do
politics?
that?
You can have
Why would you just
65%
come
now.
and wreck
It
a
is very
debate?
relevant.
He's clearly
I
got
want
no
to have a
interest in
conversation with someone
arguing
who has
or
an answer right now.
speaking
Piers,
and finding
why
out
do
the
you look
answer to a question.
frustrated?
He's just
Piers,
shouting people
frustrated.
down.
Do you think this is
When you do your stage play,
pensioner?
when you do your stage play, before Piers shows up here, please ask him some valid questions. Don't just nod your head.
It's you that
Piers, any answers? Do you think history is important, sir? It's called heckling, Piers. I'm very sure you
this
know
is not
about Speaker's Corner.
This is not heckling.
Don't touch me, sir. Please don't touch me, sir. Don't touch me, sir.
Okay, everybody
Please
listen up
give
now.
me my
This is
respect.
not heckling! It's aggressive and violating! You should fuck off!
Yeah, you should.
It's really wrong!
Bye-bye! Bye-bye! We can see you sticking out! We can see you!
Illegal moves. Illegal.
Really wrong what you're doing!
Illegal moves.
You're shouting people down! It's not engaging in debate at all! If you would in any way reasonable, I would support you in asking a question and listening to an answer and engaging. I would absolutely support you, but you're not listening to a fucking thing! You're being a cunt!
Okay.
No, it's not okay!
Just say
It's
it.
really not okay! It's not okay!
Listen to you anymore.
Stop shouting at someone who I respect! We've had enough of you!
Excuse me, sir. This is the first one. Is this the first time for you at Speaker's Corner?
No.
Read the instructions and then
You
come,
read
sir.
the instructions.
Thank you very much. Read the instructions, sir.
It's really wrong what you're doing! It's really wrong what you're doing!
Especially
We're sick of
if
your
you're underage.
No one wants to listen to you
The underage.
Fuck off.
Fuck off!
Go away. You
had
haven't
enough.
got something to stand for.
Physically
You're
grown,
barracking.
mentally,
You're barracking! You're not
frozen.
engaging in any way!
frozen
You're
at the
just
point when he
shouting
was
something
3 years
down
old.
so you can get it back!
Go away. You've got a
We don't
family.
want you to be
Take care of
disrupting
them.
somebody else's
Go
speaking.
away.
It's just wrong.
The only person committing
Excuse
a
me,
crime
sir.
is you.
No, there's no
The only
excuse.
person
There's no
who has
excuse.
done something
There's no
illegal
excuse.
is you.
Yeah, but on
This
this
one
one,
is not all the faces here. Not all the faces here.
hypocrite,
Don't touch me, sir! Don't touch
and a
me! Don't
liar.
touch me!
You're a
Don't touch me,
hypocrite
sir!
and a
Don't touch me,
liar.
sir! Don't touch me!
You're a fraud, a hypocrite and a liar.
Is that true?
The only
Do you lie? All right. We want to know. Is he a liar?
He's a liar.
The only criminal today is you.
Don't worry, don't
The
worry.
only
He doesn't
criminal
even know
is you.
because he doesn't know the law. He doesn't know the law. He has made use of his brain for a very long time, and therefore he would not have a clue. Stay away, stay away. Keep away from Speaker's Corner, sir. You will be frustrated every single time you are here.
Such a bore.
You will be terribly upset every single time you are here.
So clearly we have a serious issue at hand. What's happening in Israel, what's happening in Gaza is not a trivial thing. People are dying, precious people are dying, and anyone who has a worldview based on the Bible would appreciate every single human being is invaluable before God. The Bible is extremely clear. It even goes on to say that God does not desire the death of even the wicked. So, seriously massive issue. But unless we get the facts correct, we can't suggest a solution. Osman agreed we need to get the facts right. We disagreed on the facts, so hopefully there is a little bit of room to do a bit more research to find out who exactly was right in making which claim. So hopefully with Osman, through God's grace, we could have a more productive conversation. This was also productive in terms of an initial exchange of ideas, but hopefully next time we could even move further in terms of making comments and conclusions and so on, or solutions, suggestions for solutions and so on. But with Piers, it's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable, because what I do appreciate and understand about Piers is that he has a large following. But it's incredible to see a person with such a large following who shows up in a public place with almost next to no preparation. He was here only to give his monologue, it would appear. The moment you ask a question, he was stumped. And that is what exactly happened. And once he was stumped and could not go any further, it's unbelievable how his minion bodyguards there, men, women, with slogans, with banners, were there to protect him. None of them wanting for him to answer the questions, and they came up with all sorts of advice to someone who is in an interesting manner, asking, maybe in a manner he didn't expect, asking him questions. Asking questions is very valid, is very much acceptable in any society. But not having an answer, but going around with slogans, shouting at people, shouting into people's ears, slogans, is not the way we advance conversations in a civilized society. Piers Corbyn was ill-prepared. As a matter of fact, ill-prepared is a mild way of putting what happened really. Piers Morgan was not prepared at all, except in reciting his slogans, perhaps. And certainly his team, all those who had come to hear him speak, clearly did not expect any better from him. Because the moment he couldn't answer, they didn't even give him the time to answer, but they rather came after me, clearly giving an indication that Piers has very bad expectations from these people. These people have a very low expectation from Piers, which means they were really upset that Piers could not speak, and they came after me. The moment they came after me, you have an entire group of who appeared to me, I don't know the exact details, but maybe at least some of them, if not all of them, seem to be maybe of a communist or socialist sort of persuasion, who do not care about facts, don't care about discussing or validating fundamental facts based on which conclusions are built. That's the unproductive conversation that was there at the start of this video. I'd like to really think that Piers will take home this lesson that he has learned at Speaker's Corner, that after years of ranting on, that he does not know basic facts. Hopefully next time there is a better opportunity. He will come with facts so we can discuss. But all his followers, please take this seriously. You cannot solve an issue which you haven't understood. You cannot solve an issue which you haven't studied. You need to study the problem first before you provide or suggest possible solutions to the problem. I am a Christian. The answer is straightforward. Get to the facts. Go through the details. God wants us all to live. And God has created a wonderful world for all of us to live, as long as we don't terrorize others. So the Islamic militancy that is ongoing in the name of Hamas, and even in entities which were there prior to Hamas, all of them need to calm down, give up on their nasty ideas that they are going to eliminate Israel. Come to the table, discuss. God is righteous. He is willing for everyone to have their time and space. But you cannot terrorize the Jews. The Jews, as we understand in history, are themselves a seriously oppressed people group. We know about Holocaust. It's not just the Holocaust. The various anti-Semitic activity that went on in Europe, that went on in the Arab world before that, and so on, are issues that they have suffered from. And so we really need to be empathetic towards the Jews and the fact that they are trying, it's an existential problem for them. So there we go. That's the conclusion. Come to the table, discuss, get the details right. Then we would understand who the victims are, who the oppressors are, and then we can talk about precise ways in which you can solve the conflict. Until then, good luck to you if you just think you can rant on with no fundamental facts with you. God's blessings to you all, and I trust that this was productive for all of you. Thank you very much. God's blessings. See you later in another video. Thank you.